The show can't start until we crack open a bottle of Revelton. Whether it's their crisp, clean vodka, the bold spice of their rye whiskey, the rich smoothness of bourbon, or the original honey whiskey that started it all, every pour is a taste of craft and passion straight from the heart of Iowa. So pour yourself a drink, settle in, and get ready to relax, laugh, and enjoy the show.
I'm proud to support Three Beards Media, and I would love to work with you. If you need merchandise for your company, organization, band, softball team, whatever, I can help. From name brand apparel to promotional items, large orders or small, online stores, and more, I can help your brand stand out. AKC Marketing is local, based in Johnston, and we are an employee-owned business, so our costs are low and our turnaround times are fast. But most importantly, we give you personal service to make sure you get exactly what you're looking for. Email me at andrew@akcmarketing.com or find me on social media and let's make some cool stuff together. Now sit back and enjoy this Three Beards Media podcast.
Under the bright lights, the crowd screams loud. Steel cage rising, bodies hit the ground. Blood, sweat, and glory, this ain't no show. It's a fight for survival, it's all that we know. From the top rope, defying the sky. We're locked in a hole, fighting to survive. A heel turns cold, the baby face burns. One wrong move and the tables will turn. Chair shots and chokeholds, pain in the air. Tap out or block out, you best beware. High-flying daredevils, warriors of light. Only the toughest survive the fight. Match stained red echoes of the past. Submission locked in, will they break or last? The ref counts one, the ref counts two. Kick out at three, and you battle on through. From the top rope, fire in the sky. We're locked in a hole, fighting to survive. A heel turns cold, the baby face burns. One wrong move and the tables will turn. Chair shots and chokeholds, pain in the air. Tap out or block out, you best beware. High-flying daredevils, warriors of light.
What's up?
What's up, Joe? Happy Thursday, my friend. How you doing?
Doing great. I'm excited.
My cousin, my
Excited,
brother.
man. Hi, Kelsey Morrissey. She jumped in.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Kelsey Morris. Yeah, buddy.
Means you're in trouble. Did you check
Oh,
out my
you-
name there?
What's that?
See my name on it?
Joe Snitsky. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Joe Poopy.
Hey,
We got to get
Hey,
those.
there he is.
Jonas. I got a catnap game.
He's got a catnap game.
You do?
I'll play with that now.
I tried to explain this to Shipley. Dude, there's this thing. It's called like Poppy's Playhouse. It's the most addicting fucking game in the world. It's puzzles. It's jump scares. It's crazy.
On the tablet or what?
No, it's on the Xbox, man. It
Oh.
starts $4.95. It's $4.95 for the first chapter.
You got to get the rest.
Second chapter is $9.99. Third chapter is $14.99. It's just fucking clawing you in. I get it. And I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to play, WWE 2K26.
Ew, the Attitude Era.
Triple H on the cover.
The Attitude Era says like how many wrestlers?
I heard that they're gonna have Test.
Test.
So that's how many fucking wrestlers that they're gonna have. Yeah, Test is gonna be put in the game.
Snitsky.
We can only hope. We could ask. I think we could ask tonight, can't we, Joe?
Why can't they have him with a recap of when he had the feud with Punt the Baby? Be awesome.
It's not his fault if he's not in the game.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, Gene's jumping on here in about 9 minutes. So we're gonna take a not right now, but we're here in a couple minutes. We're gonna take a quick commercial to just sponsors, and then he's gonna jump on and talk Royal Rumble with us. My favorite pay-per-view.
Yeah, man, it's exciting, dude. I mean, it's 30 superstars every 5 minutes, right? I mean, Gene could kind of get into kind of how it's done because I still don't know.
I mean,
Like, how do you know when to go out?
Yeah, he'll go into it with it for sure. He's kind of told me already a little bit before, like when we've been in the car or wherever we are. But I've asked like Axe and Smash that too, because if you remember, Axe and Smash were 1 and 2. that one year.
Yeah. Yep.
Bill was pretty much like we were back there and we weren't supposed to go out 1 and 2. One of us went out there and then they're looking around and I think it was Smash was 2. He's like, Smash, go out. And they're like, what? And they're like, what are we supposed to do? And they're like, just beat the shit out of each other like you guys would normally do. Okay.
Well, interesting that you bring that up, Joe, because obviously the Vision is in all 5 of those guys. Yep. So I'm sitting there watching Monday Night Raw, and I'm like, what's Adam Pearce have up his sleeve, right?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. But then they're smart enough to understand that they're not going to beat the shit out of each other, right? I mean, but they're all fucking cocky, egotistical dudes. Where like, maybe you get a 1-up like an Austin Theory. Logan Paul's, juicing up the crowd, doing his thing. Here's fantasy booking, which I fucking hate doing, but I always do it. And Austin Theory, he goes up Logan Paul goes up and plays with the crowd, and Austin Theory dumps him over. something like that. I don't know.
Good.
1 second, buddy.
But I think we see the return of Seth Rollins, so I think he's going
to Seth Rollins or okay, all right, just go play. Yeah, there's blood on the floor.
Go wrestle.
This fucking Poppy's playtime, man. But no, I'm sitting there trying to think like how can they do it, because there's got to be like Adam Pearce is not that much of a pushover.
No, it's got to be at some point where it's a Rollins return, and he clears out probably most of them besides like Braun.
Yeah,
and then Braun takes him out. But then Lesnar. I don't know.
Well, okay, so let's get into the Vision in that little storyline that they've got going on right now about the big guy. Who's the big guy? Because we talked about it a little bit last week.
Mm-hmm.
Vince McMahon. More I think about it. Yeah,
that'd be dope.
More I think about it, man.
But is he traveling way over there? With his
schedule. Brother. Hey. Here, you know what? What's The Rock filming right now? Because that's an indication of if he's coming back to wrestling or not. Right? Because if he's filming, he's not going to be putting his body at risk, kind of like when he tore his ab against CM Punk and put fucking Jungle Cruise on hiatus.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is he filming anything? IMDb will tell you everything. Dwayne Johnson. Who's that up there? That's Joe. Upcoming. I mean, I don't see anything filming right now. He's just producing a lot of stuff.
That mommy?
Yeah, mommy's upstairs. Go see her. Go give her a big old kiss. Anyway, this is what it's like watching wrestling with this guy.
Questions?
Daddy, I want to go to YouTube, but you have to change it.
Use your controller. Use Dad's controller. Yeah, you can do it. You do it all the fucking time. Yeah, I mean, like, it's questions. Can you imagine Royal Rumble though? Who's that?
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
They don't like that guy under 15 either, buddy. It's always questions. And
you know what though? It's so fun watching wrestling, especially the Royal Rumble with him.
Oh yeah,
because you're gonna get guys that come back.
It's a lot more fun though to watch it with B Dizzle, especially the women's.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh.
Whoa. Yeah, Daddy like. Fuck.
Well, we can get into Royal Rumble here. I wonder if JT is he clicked in yet? He's probably couldn't click in. We might as well run for.
He is not clicked in yet. Nope, he's still not here yet. So
I'm waiting for the 4 minutes.
I'll just put a message out when he's here, and then we'll figure out from there. So just keep going. You guys are doing great. We'll figure out from here.
Yeah. No. So yeah, we'll touch base on the Royal Rumble when Gene gets here. But I mean there's no slouches of matches. Gunther and AJ Styles.
What do you think?
AJ's. Did you not hear this week where he goes, my WWE retirement?
Not TNA.
He's gonna go to TNA, dude. Because I mean they have that partnership.
I don't think he loses though.
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I think he loses, and then he's gonna get whisked away to TNA, and he's gonna do his retirement tour over there, which is awesome, man. It's awesome. Like that's not a like he's not being banished by any means. TNA's fucking pretty good right now, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
I've been watching.
they've got a big TV contract. It's pretty good. If he goes and finishes over there, what would be romantic and poetic is if they did a 6-sided ring for like his last match.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Against we're not going to get Christopher Daniels or Samoa Joe or anybody, but something like that. JT, is he in?
He's not here yet. I was going to say AJ Styles. Him and Omega in Japan at some point, like his last match. Just dream booking. Be so much fun.
I like.
You want to get into this again?
We're gonna do that again.
Hey.
Can you guys just text each other? Or...
We're gonna get. I mean, that's another guy that would go and pop over there more so than Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
I'm just saying, dude. That's another guy that would pop over there more so than Daniel Bryan.
I wish I were Tony Reali and could put him in a timeout right now. So,
yeah, that'd be awesome. Buzz.
Next topic.
Yeah.
You want controversy? Controversy creates cash. Who said that?
Does.
Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff did, but brother.
What's Eric Bischoff doing right now?
Real American Freestyle, which is actually fucking awesome.
Not watching it all. I just don't like the guy.
Please watch Real American Freestyle. Shout out my boy Pat Downey, who continues to wrestle and he's their top guy, their top build dude. It is great. It's fantastic. It's great for the amateur sport of wrestling.
There we go.
I know we don't spend a lot of time on that, but Bischoff and Hogan were in that thing, and that's what he's doing. But I'm just saying, the Miz, man, I'll go back to it. I'll hit it all day, all night.
I want the Miz to win.
Miz would be fucking awesome, but you're like, what do you do with that? I want R-Truth to win. Fuck it.
Yeah, no shit. We've had that before. When
he's got good balls in there this time.
Santino, yeah, these are good ones. You don't want you to hold on to them. Hold on to them. Take care of them.
Dude, it's awesome, man. To be honest with you, though, again, we'll get into the Rumble. When Cincy comes, but
what other match? We have Gunther and AJ. What's the other one? We have the Joel and I talked about earlier.
You've this kid is going crazy. Got one kid going crazy up here or downstairs, and then I got another kid going crazy upstairs. You have got Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is
Drew.
Dude, I mean, who knows, right?
Yeah.
Who knows? Like, give Sami his flowers. They've obviously treated the world heavyweight title as interchangeable. Go, buddy. I'm talking. They've changed it. They interchangeable on Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah.
The WWE Championship. Sorry. So anything goes, right?
Oh, 100%, especially at the Royal Rumble.
Especially with Triple H.
Yeah,
you remember back in the day where they were changing hands on Raws and SmackDowns left and right.
A lot of these guys carried so many titles.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was old school, half of these guys would only have like 4 or 5.
Right. Right.
Undertaker was like your last guy that only had it. He didn't have it a lot, but he was still wrestling in that era where he could get it as much as like what a Triple H or Randy Orton did.
Right. It's like Edge, he's like a 7-time world heavyweight championship or you're a world champion. And it's like, he didn't hold it for more than a year.
Yeah. Same
total, total. So that's, it's always fun. I love it when they change, when a title changes hands on a network television.
Oh, network show, 100%.
Like, do you remember the pop for Mick Foley?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And WCW thought they were doing WWF disservice by spoiling it. And then that's when it fucking...
I remember when Goldberg won it. That was huge.
Yeah, the Georgia Dome.
Yeah, that was huge, dude. That was live TV. That was Monday Night Nitro.
It's just unique to watch, man.
Yeah,
because you don't expect it.
No. But yeah, but the crowd was going nuts because no one thought, is he going to end Goldberg's streak, Hogan, or is Hogan going down? And then, they played it out well where Team WCW wins.
Right.
He was so hot at the time.
Well, hot in the Georgia Dome.
Yeah,
I mean, looking back, it's like, dude, he's gonna win.
He did it though.
What's that?
I said he did it though.
Yeah, no, I mean, my feelings on Bill Goldberg.
They rolled with a hot hand. You got to keep going.
Yeah, I mean, that's when WCW was awesome, dude.
It was
that's
a guy like
Warrior.
Warrior had like 3 fucking moves and had the energy, and Goldberg had the same thing. Ton of energy. His music would pop, good music, and you're like, oh, this badass is coming down. And what's he got?
Great entrance.
Yeah. So I mean, just like Warrior running out with all that energy, good entrance, just going off of fucking roided out, flying through, bouncing off
Brock Lesnar
in the ropes. Lesnar's a little bit more athletic than those guys, though, I would think.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm sure he could tell us that.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, but it still resembles the same. It's great entrance, great music. You were fucking scared when Bill Goldberg got pounded on the door
and hit his head on the door, and
like you knew he meant business.
Bleeding. He's hitting his head on the door.
He's coming out. He's breathing in that smoke, blowing it out, and just going, boom. The pyro going. Same with Lesnar. It's like, dude, when you hear that guitar screech, dun 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 dun, dun, and then he'd come out and do his jumping thing, and like he means business.
Right. What do you think? Do you think the nightcap's the men's Royal Rumble?
It's got to be the nightcap. You mean the midday cap?
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'd assume so because those Saudis get what they want, and the main ticket is the Royal Rumble, and so I bet the women's go on first, then you're gonna have the 2 matches in between, and then you're gonna have the men's.
Hey,
seriously,
got a good one.
What? Oh, taking a shit.
I'm taking a shit. Gonna be on soon.
Time to go live from the fucking shitter. That's awesome, man. That's Jesus.
That's my dog, man. You guys just seen it firsthand right there. I'm taking a shit. Gonna be on soon.
That's Snitsky, dude. And I'm so excited for him to come on. He texted me a couple days ago. He's like, hey, where's my fucking package of bacon? I'm like, oh shit, never got there. So I looked on UPS, still in transit. And I'm like, oh fuck, that thing's gonna come back smelling like a dead body. Guarantee it. It's gonna get returned to sender. It's sitting in a UPS warehouse. Fuck, like a month ago.
Oh fuck.
That happens sometimes, man. And it's just UPS, dude. UPS is around this time of year.
I have that fear cards all the time.
Yeah, well, you have insurance on your stuff, and I have insurance on mine. Well, but when you get returned and you open it, and it fucking smells like a dead fucking body.
Yeah. Better I'm
disgusting.
Not fucking grab it, throw it in the garbage.
Yeah, well, Rich. Rich is curious. Rich is curious.
Rich wants to see what it looks like and cook it, maybe still, or we could save.
He goes, I had a pork chop at the office yesterday. He goes, why don't you cook that one that's in the fridge? And I go, the one that's been in there for fucking 4 weeks? It's green. That's still probably good. You let me know how good it is, Rich, and I know you're watching. Let me know how good it is.
Go ahead and eat it.
Yeah. So I'm excited. To be honest with you, I know it's over in Saudi Arabia. Kind of loses to me, the mystique a little bit because it's not nighttime. I get jacked up for pay-per-views, especially big ones, the big 4. I like to get a pizza, a couple drinks and watch it with the boy and stuff like that. But I'm very excited to see kind of what they pull out of their sleeve, because again, it's Saudi Arabia.
I just don't want it to be predictable. I felt like last year sucked ass. I even went back on my memories and I was like, well, that sucks.
Yeah, Jay doesn't move the needle, man.
Which
they're in Canada and his brother couldn't be there.
Yeah, that's what he said. His brother's not there. He's in the States.
Yeah, you want to know why?
Oh, I know why. He's in You just can't go there.
No, yeah, you can't because if you have an OWI, you can't go over there.
Yeah, you can't go.
But
over
you could fly over there.
That's
but
weird.
You can't drive into it.
That's weird. So
it is weird, isn't it?
In the airport?
Unless you have a driver. I don't know. You would think like with all the TKO money and all the the special exemptions that people get because Miguel Tejada played up in Toronto all the time.
Well, not only that, they also
or not Miguel Tejada, Miguel Cabrera.
They partner up and drive together normally to most of these things.
Yeah, and so I mean, if you're going over to Toronto, that's just a hop skipping away from Buffalo. Literally, I mean, it's 10 minutes away from Buffalo.
Yeah, I went through there once when I went to that area.
Toronto?
Yeah, we drove through the Canadian side, all the way up through Canada, through Michigan.
Did you get some French fries and gravy, Joe?
Some poutine.
Some poutine? Didn't
even know what it was.
I like gravy. I like French fries. I don't think I like them together. I don't like soggy shit, like soggy stuff. I mean, mashed potatoes I like, but that's pretty much it.
He's back. He's on. All right, let's hit our commercial break real quick, and we'll go.
Break.
At Burkwood Farms, excellence isn't just a goal, it's a way of life. For generations, our family farmers have dedicated themselves to raising the finest heirloom Berkshire pork, never sacrificing quality, never cutting corners. Our farmers aren't just caretakers. They're stewards of a tradition, passing down their commitment to responsible and humane animal husbandry from generation to generation. That dedication makes all the difference. It's why top chefs and grocery stores across the nation trust Burkwood Farms for pork that's rich in flavor, tender, and always of the highest quality. From our farms to your table, we take pride in every bite, because when you choose Burkwood Farms, you're not just choosing premium pork, you're supporting independent farmers who pour their hearts into every cut. Burkwood Farms, farmer-owned, quality guaranteed, taste unmatched. Thank you for choosing Burkwood Farms, where excellence is a tradition.
You need to watch this if you struggle with finding rare sports collectibles. Hat Trick Breaks has got you covered. Whether you're a die-hard sports fan or a dedicated collector, Hat Trick Breaks is your ultimate destination. Dive into the excitement of live card breaks, where every rip of the pack could reveal a gem. Meet your sports heroes at our exclusive autograph signings and take home a piece of the action. Our community is all about passion, connection, and unforgettable experiences. Join us on Facebook, and let's turn your sports dreams into reality. Hat Trick Breaks, where every break is a win.
Making great tasting bourbon requires the perfect combination of ingredients, conditions, and time. The longer it rests, the better it tastes. Revelton Distillery's new single barrel bourbon is made from 80% corn, sourced 100% from Iowa farmers. And unlike mass-produced bourbons, each barrel of Revelton's single barrel bourbon is unique, proofed on when it tastes best. As they like to say, it'll be ready when it's ready. And to ensure the highest standards of quality and flavor, owners Rob and Christy Taylor oversee the production and bottling. Every single barrel. Iowa born, Iowa aged, Iowa bottled. Try the new single barrel bourbon from Iowa's own Revelton Distillery. ReveltonDistillery.com.
In the heart of Des Moines, one name has stood above the rest: Iowa Beef Steakhouse. Step inside, and you enter a place where tradition still matters, where the atmosphere feels familiar, warm, and unmistakably Iowa. Service isn't rushed, it's personal, attentive, and rooted in genuine care. And before the main event, the freshest start in the city, our signature salad bar, crafted every single day. Then comes the reason people have returned for generations: Iowa beef, hand-seasoned with pride. Guided by flame, forged by heat. This is where flavor becomes legend. Served with the same care it was crafted with, a meal meant to be remembered. And whether the night calls for bold, smooth, or something in between, our bar offers a selection as rich as our history, including the old-fashioned we've become known for: balanced, timeless, unforgettable. And long after the fire cools, the glow of this place stays with you. Iowa Beef Steakhouse, 1201 East Euclid Avenue, Des Moines, Iowa. where Iowa comes for steak, done right. Welcome back to Cooking with Billy and Willie. We're already in progress because great cooking doesn't wait. Today, we're turning things up with Naked Dave's seasoning and sauces.
You know, this chicken and the beef here and all this stuff is fantastic. It tastes fantastic with this Naked Dave stuff.
Oh yeah, dude, this barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
Seriously.
Yeah, that's why we're doing the commercial for Naked Daves. That's why we're like pretend like we're naked. We pretend like we're naked, and then we eat. And it'll be a good commercial.
It will be, for sure.
Hey, why are you really naked? You didn't have to be all the way naked. We were pretend.
It's supposed. I wanted it to be like realistic, you know, like
yeah,
Daniel Day-Lewis. Or
well,
something.
one thing you can keep the chair after this. Where's the director?
What's the problem? What is your guys' problem? It's fine.
What? Why's he naked?
I told him we were doing a naked commercial at your house.
This is like the worst porno flick ever.
It's Naked Dave. Look at Dave.
It really is good.
If you want bold flavor that doesn't hold back, try Naked Dave's seasoning and sauces. Find it at your local Hy-Vee grocery store. Ask your grocer to carry it or order online today at www.littlewolffoods.com. And remember, Naked Dave's, you don't have to be naked to use it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, whoa, bud.
What
are you doing?
What's up, dog?
What happened to your hair, bro?
I just got a perm.
Looks sexy. You got darkened too, huh?
Yeah, a little color, a little lift.
Check out that
Look
jersey.
You look good.
Always
you
look good.
good.
I dare say I look great.
Check out that jersey, bro.
You look foxy.
My wife thinks so. She calls me Big Red.
Woo. How's your belly feel? Better?
Yeah, it always feels better after good shit.
All right, just making sure.
How'd your belly feel right here?
Look at
Right
that.
where?
Look
Where?
at the background.
Come on. Right here?
What you got? Oh,
can't see it?
okay. I can sort of see it. My screen's really small. Is that me?
Yeah, it's you. Hopefully not everything around you is small.
We both know the answer to that.
Well, the beard's not. We know that.
What's up?
Gee, man, thank you for coming on, dude.
Yeah, we're going to talk. We got a big weekend coming up with the Royal Rumble, and what better to talk to a guy that's been a part of two of them, right?
That's this weekend already?
Saturday.
I didn't even know.
Saturday in Saudi, be 2:00 your time, 1:00 our time.
Nice.
So we were for our fans and our viewers, we were kind of wanting to know when you're going to the Royal Rumble, what all goes into that? Like when you're walking in there with your luggage, what goes on in that? What all happens?
It's a very long day. You have to go over 30 eliminations and who's eliminating who and in what order, and it's very particular and time segmented, so you have a certain amount of time to do everything you need to do. So it's kind of, I don't want to say stressful, but I mean, back when I was there, if you didn't hit the times and hit your cues and stuff like that, they just got rid of you. These days it's a little different, I think, but so probably less stress these days. But especially being that they're on cable, what's it called? Streaming service, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah.
Like back when we were on, it was like, pay-per-view or, so you had a certain amount of time for a pay-per-view. Now I think it's just kind of whenever they get done kind of thing.
Right. So did you kind of have a cue, like, okay, when entrant 27 came out, that's when you knew that you had to get the fuck out? Is that how it was, or did someone tell you?
No, sort of, kind of. The way it was, like, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in between there, like number two, say 2 would eliminate 3 with 1 minute to go on number 6. So that's why I said you had to have everything was segmented and timed.
Right.
So you had to have Like if I was in there already and say I was number 15 and I knew I had to eliminate number 8, 9, and 16 and 17.
Oh shit.
You would do 8 and 9 before 16 and 17 came out. So I'd come in, hit a spot, get rid of 8, get rid of 9, get rid of 10, do something. Then the guy after me comes in, he has a spot. And then the guy comes in after that and has their spot. So then I'd be at 17. So that guy'd come out and I'd have to do my spot with him to eliminate him. So you got to kind of, it's pretty extensive.
Yeah, I mean, just to remember all of that. Obviously, professional wrestling in front of 20,000 people is already, I'm sure, stressful enough, right? But Gene, didn't you have one of the best spots in Royal Rumble history?
I wouldn't call it a spot, Jake. I would call it the best Royal Rumble elimination in the history of WWE. And I didn't stutter. It is definitely the best one. I don't care what anybody says. If you judge it solely,
he's still going. He's still going.
If you judge it solely by crowd reaction, and you watch it as it happened, compared to any other elimination in the history of WWE, it was like it was the loudest reaction I think I've ever heard. Even like at WrestleMania, it was crazy, dude.
Did you see the podcast with him with Chris Van Fleet?
Yeah.
'Cause he's like, man, it's all Gene on that one.
Well, like he said, and like I've said in the past, and on numerous interviews, we were talking about it, and he's like, "Hey, what if we do this?" And I was like, "Well, listen, man, we could do that, but I'm gonna have to fucking tear your head off. I'm gonna have to hit you square in the face to get you to spin all the way over like that." And he was like, "That's cool." So
he was no slouch for a bum too, right?
No, dude. If you watch it back and you see where my forearm meets his face, it's basically right where the bridge of his nose meets his forehead. And I didn't leave up on it, man. I hit him with full force. I didn't leave up on anything. He knew it was coming. I told him it was coming. And that's just how it was. And to this day, like I said, man, just watching it back, it's like you could just see me crush. Like I just crushed him, and he had no choice but to flip after I hit him.
Right.
Didn't he say that? He said that, like, obviously the spot is brutal. I mean, it looks brutal. But he was like, no, dude, it was the adrenaline was pumping. Like,
oh, you don't feel nothing when you're out there, man.
Fuck.
I wish I could bottle that up because I'd be a million gazillionaire because it's like there's nothing like it in the world, dude. I can't even really sit here and describe it. It's
is
like,
that why like Ric Flair and all these other guys, like a Terry Funk, they had a hard time retiring?
Well, Flair's been doing it his whole life. He's so used to that. I played football, I played basketball, I played baseball. I've done numerous sports. Like, I think, when you get into wrestling at a younger age, you don't experience as much of the other sports stuff.
Right.
So it's kind of like that's what you're used to as far as that rush. Like, there's no comparison to coming out at WrestleMania. Like I've hit home runs, I've scored touchdowns, had dunks, basketball, scored numerous points in basketball. But you bottle all those adrenaline rushes up, it still doesn't compare to like one moment in WWE. It's hard to explain unless you've lived it. But you guys have all played sports, and just imagine how you felt after that sack or that tackle or that home run. Now times that by a million, and that's kind of like what you feel when you walk out in front of a live crowd at WrestleMania in front of 80,000 people.
Do you think are you keeping up a little bit with kind of with the new, I guess the new age? I don't know what they call it, the streaming age now. But you look at a guy like Logan Paul, who doesn't have to do this, right? Do you think he got addicted to that feeling?
Of course. Once you feel it, dude, you don't want to ever not feel it again. You guys have probably all had sex except maybe Joe and his hand, but just imagine, that feeling, like I said, times a million, because it's like, there's really like I said, man, there's no really way to describe it unless you've done it. And even after you do it, you still can't really describe it because it's just, there's nothing like it, dude. Like you as a performer, you live for that moment. And then when you come out there and the moment happens, like it's 10,000 times better than anything you could ever dreamed of in your head.
When I was training, and I never had a live match in front of people, so I mean, I'll put that straight out there. But when I was training and we were doing, going through, the hope spot, and we are going through the comeback and all that stuff, you kind of go, you kind of black out in that sense, where you don't feel anything around you. You just feel the ring and your opponent. Is that the same sense? You're getting all jacked up and juiced up. And Gene, you're the professional wrestler. You're the guy that's been paid handsomely to do it. And when I was training and doing all that stuff, I remember the comeback. I didn't know that there were 7 other people watching, and it was that juice, right? That kind of like that. I don't know. Yeah, you can't really explain it.
Yeah, like I
Again,
said, man, you can't really describe it. You can't really explain it unless you've lived it. And even like I said, even living it, it's still hard to explain because like it's just one of those things. Like the coolest thing to me was like being in Gorilla and knowing you're gonna be like the 7th or 8th guy, and you're waiting and you're waiting, and then finally your time comes, and you're like, man, and it just all like rushes into your adrenaline, and you come out through the curtain, and then there's all these people like just yelling or screaming or cheering, or it's just
You can
it's
hear
crazy.
you can hear the countdowns too from the fans in the back.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're basically watching the monitor in the gorilla position, and then like when I was there, it was Briscoe. Briscoe would give you the cue to go. So like at 5 seconds, you start getting that emotion, you start getting that feeling, and then when he points to go, man, it's like you walk out through that curtain, and there's no real feeling like it. It's just like you feel like you're having an out of body experience, dude. It's crazy. Like I was like floating to the ring. It's really hard to describe.
And then you see all the tears out there in the ring. You're like, well, who am I fucking up? You already have your spot right away when you're going in, right?
Yeah, there's like when I came out for my spots, like it was like a series of like I come out and squash this guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, and then you have that moment. Like all the other guys try to fade off into the corners, and then like you have that spotlight in the center of the ring, like clothesline or a body slam, or for my character, it was more that kind of stuff. I would come out and like either clothesline somebody or body slam somebody or big boot. So it's kind of like you're right in the center of the ring, and they're feeding you for these moves, and all the attention's focused right on you. And it's like, man, it's awesome, but it's something you never forget, and something you never want to not do again, because it's so much like just that high, that ultimate high.
Well, and you know what? For when I'm with you too, and we go do shows and there's wrestling shows, I feel it back there, like when we're back in there, like little small gorillas, like when we were in Minnesota and you came out and did the choke slam and everything. But I was feeling the emotion because like you're my boy, right? And I'm like, dude, I can't believe I'm back here doing this with this guy. And then you're going out there in a way smaller crowd, and I could see you, dude. I could see you in your head, and like you at a younger age going and doing this in WWE. And I felt it. Like me and Joe were looking at each other, I'm like, isn't this fucking awesome, dude? That's our boy. Like he's out there fucking performing, man. He's doing something that we love. And I don't know, man. And I know you still feel, knowing you as well as I do, I know you still feel the same way every time you're out there. Like when you were out there in Coda Jacobs, he played it well. He ran it well on the mic. He's sitting there saying, it's not my fault this is going on. It's not my fault. And then boom, boom, boom hits. And it's like, and we've been backstage with Sammy's show, and you're telling the guys, they're looking up to you. These guys, Jake, they're coming right up to him. They're like, hey, this and that, and that's an honor to me. And Gene's like, no.
Dude, I'm going to tell you this much. I mean, that's what you think of Gene, I mean, it's, dude, you're a legend in the game. And these guys look up to you, and that's why we love having your perspective on things like this, man, because you're going to shoot it straight. Fuck, you're going to come out here in a nice little perm and a fucking badass fucking braided beard. And you're gonna be like, I fucking, I come in at the 5 spot. I better fucking eliminate the 6 and 7 before they fucking, before 16 and 18 come out. Where's she at? Where's Mama?
Hold that, get it, turn it to where you can see the back of my shirt. The other way. Where's the other way?
I can't.
Don't worry, there's about 7 million people watching.
You see me on the little screen?
No.
How do you not see me?
Where is that?
It's right there, babe. There's me right on the screen. You turn it, and you look in that little box, and you get my name on the back of the jersey. Turn it the other way, I told you.
Oh my god, I can't.
Yo, you're on.
You have me go back.
There you go. Turn it the other
You
way.
gotta flip the
Right
camera. There you go. Oh no, back.
Oh
the
my
other way.
god,
You
Gene.
flip. No,
That's
you
all
flip
right.
the.
We're slightly retarded here in Pennsylvania.
Did you guys get the winter storm too?
Hey, y'all bundled up, dude. He's all bundled up. No, that's dude. Royal Rumble's always been curious to me because it just seems so overwhelming to hit your spots.
It's well, I wouldn't say overwhelming. Like, I'm not an overwhelmed kind of guy. Like, not to sound arrogant or anything, but nothing really phases me per se. Like, I played football in front of 90,000 people.
Absolutely.
I've, performed all over the world. I've paid my dues before I got to WWE. It wasn't like these days where they just sign you and ship you to Florida to train. Like, I traveled all over the world for 4 years before I even got to WWE. So, I mean, and I'm a natural performer. I love to entertain people. I love to goof around. I love to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys know how I am. You've been around me enough now.
Yep.
So, to me, it's like just having the fun in the moment because you only get to go through it once, man. And, it's all about moments and memories and stuff like that. To me now, at this point in my career, I want to have fun. I want to kick some babies when we're hanging out, shit like that. It's fun.
You want to, that's the natural performer in Gene. Comes over to the house.
And Joe's my wingman. He shoots all the footage. He gets all the up close 3D shots there.
We've had no drops yet. Okay, the best one still was the guy in the wheelchair in Minnesota.
Oh my god, he snagged it right out of the air, dude. I was like,
no, bro, he's giving kick gigs, baby.
Just born.
Let me see that again,
this baby. Kick this baby, just born.
That's great. Oh yeah, they loved it, man. They had me pull the kid right out of the cradle and everything. It was awesome.
I was hoping you'd take him back.
The best thing was the guy in the wheelchair. He was probably like 3 feet away from us to start, and Gene's like, "Bro, you're underestimating my kicking abilities. Go back." And he goes back. Right? He wheels back. Gene kicks it. This dude's wheeling, and whoop.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh,
that's what all this is about, man. Creating an experience for the fans. That's why I love doing the conventions with Joe and Jake and the crew of guys. I mean, that's the best part of wrestling. Like to be interacting with all the fans, creating that experience. I mean, that's a once in a lifetime thing, man. Who are you ever going to get to go and catch a punted baby from me? You know what I'm saying?
You shut down Squared Circle Expo.
Oh, it was great. That was awesome.
There's the 4 horsemen are there, and Bret Hart and Mick Foley. Everybody shut down to watch you kick the baby.
We had a good chant going too. It was fun. Yeah.
Right, he went
fucking great time.
Oh, he did the fake kick first, and then
you got to get the heel in there, man. I can't give them what they want all the time. You got to keep the carrot dangling.
No, and I'll tell you right now, bro, that of all the guys I've worked with, obviously you're my guy, but I've had so much good feedback every time that we work together. It's just like, dude, he is so awesome. He's so personal. Because a lot of people look at you, they're like, oh fuck, like big motherfucker, right?
Really? Yeah. I never noticed that.
But then it's just like, okay, this guy's a good dude, man. He's awesome. Thanks for bringing him in. I love that. That's why we're
gonna take a shit.
I'm a small town guy, man. I tell the story all the time. I'm a small town guy. I'm from a small coal mining town in Nesquehoning, Pennsylvania. I told people when I was a kid, you're either gonna watch me on Sunday night on football or Monday night on Raw. And I was fortunate enough to do a little of football and a lot of wrestling. And I was saying it as a kid, and I always wanted to do it. I always knew I could do it. And, if you put your mind to it, you could do anything. I mean, I'm a living example of it. I'm from a coal mining town of 3,000 people. Nobody ever heard of it. Nobody knows where the hell it is to this day, probably. But Nesquehoning, Pennsylvania, on all the video games, on the cards, on everything, dude. Yeah, so, crazier things have happened, so why couldn't it happen to me, right? You know what I'm saying?
I love how you broke it down with Chris Van Fleet too, man. because that passion's right there, dude.
Man.
Where you came from, dude. And for all of our followers and viewers right now, if you haven't, please go watch the Chris Van Fleet interview with Gene Stitsky, because I think it was top 5 of this year.
Yeah, it was fun, man. That hour and a half flew by. We started talking, and I could talk with the best of them, especially about myself. So it just kind of kept going and going. But I think everything, was edited great. Chris is awesome. We were trying to get that lined up for like 2 years, man, and it finally fell into place. And shout out to Mike Chioda for referring me to Van Vliet, because he's always looking for people to interview, and my name got brought up, and we busted it out, and I'm very proud of how it came out. And like I said, man, I'm proud of where I'm from. And stranger things have happened, and if you think you can, you will. If you think you can't, you won't.
Absolutely, that's 100%.
Yeah, and you're doing something with Kyoto here soon, right?
Well, since you asked, as a matter of fact, we just put out a couple teasers. Kyoto and I are going to be working together in some capacity. I am not at will to give away what we're doing just yet. We're kind of still in the planning stages, but we're going to do. It's hopefully going to be something that nobody's seen before. More of like an actual show as opposed to a podcast, and it's not going to be your typical podcast type setup. So I'll just leave it at that for now. But stay tuned. It's going to debut in April, WrestleCon weekend. So we're getting pretty excited about that. Starting to line up some guests. I got some high-profile celebrity friends that have already agreed to do it, and I'm pretty excited about it. And just whatever happens on our show, it will obviously not be my fault.
That's right.
That's awesome. Well, Gene, I know it's getting late out there, but I want to thank you for jumping on and explaining the Rumble for us and our viewers.
No, I love you guys, man. I appreciate you asking me to come on. Always a pleasure. And if you guys don't tune in to the podcast, Joe, Jake, well, listen, it's not my fault.
Love you, bro.
Love you guys.
You too. Hey,
I'll see you soon.
All right,
hey, congratulations, Joe, and your big marriage, man. We're all happy for you out here in Pennsylvania.
Appreciate it. I can't wait for you and the missus to come.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun, man. I'm really excited for you guys. Carrie's awesome. I got to finally meet her on the last trip, man, and I'm so happy for you guys. And get my goddamn bacon, Jake. I'm waiting for my bacon.
I'm sending it Monday because UPS. I checked that tracking number. It's still in transit.
I'm shriveling away over here. I'm down to 250, bro. Come on.
Hey, you know what? 250 with abs. Let's go.
Hold on.
Whoa.
I showed that off the other day, man. A guy was asking about you in the store, and I was like, bro, he's fucking jacked still. Here, look. I was like, I watch him work out and eat all the time.
I got to keep up with my wife, man. She just redid the whole gym, cleaned it all up, reorganized it, man.
Stitsky compound?
The layout's fucking tremendous. My lovely wife, Carolyn, keeps everything going here. She's waving not to turn the camera to her, but I'm going to anyways.
Carrie's excited to work out with you. She's going to take you guys out.
She's very camera shy, unlike myself. But yeah, she crushed it, man. I came home from the shop the other day, and she redid the whole gym, put more flooring down, rearranged everything. Much nicer flow. Matter of fact, her and I had a nice workout earlier. I did chest and triceps, and she did some legs. So we're busting it out here in Pennsylvania.
I figured you did some hips.
Well, that's
that later?
Cardio. That's the cardio.
I had my cardio last night.
Oh yeah.
Love you, bro.
Love you guys, man. Thanks again.
Talk to you soon.
Thank you, sir.
I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.
Thanks, JT. Peace.
Yeah. Later, guys.
Share shots and chokeholds. Pain in the air. Tap out or blackout. You best beware. Best beware. High-flying daredevils. Warriors of might. Only the toughest survive the fight. Chuckle on the line. Now it's do or die. No countouts here. No out.